Let's do a deep dive, shall we? We shall. We shall. We're doing a deep dive. For who? The earth signs. That's who. All right. Fantastic. Deep diving. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. It may or may not resonate. Keep that in mind. There's many layers. I'm going to touch on a few. Hear me and feel me for best results. All right. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Please do keep that in mind, because it might get crazy. It might not, but it might. All right. So let's look. Earth signs, here's your deal. Let's lay it out. Ancestors, let's tell them something relevant to their life today, please. Amen? What do you think is the best thing for the earth signs to be focused on right now? What situations do they need to see more clearly for their well-being? The ancestors say you need to see this. All right, somebody's disappointed. Somebody's heartbroken because of, or it is the Emperor. There's unconditional love, forgiveness, a divine union, joy, perhaps. Unconditional love, perhaps. Let's see. Okay, it appears that the Empress is disappointed. All right. The Emperor may have had a child, may have gotten someone pregnant, or this is regarding a child that she's disappointed. Okay, the Empress is all over the place here. All right. Whoa. The Empress, the devil. What do I be saying? What do I be saying? Right? You get the Empress, guess who shows up? Of course. Of course. That no doubt was disappointing. That no doubt was disappointing. Okay. Apparently this is an important thing. Okay, because this is a rerun, my friend. This is a rerun. And that means that whatever this is that's happening with you, that the storyline keeps going on and on, this is major shit. This is major shit. It has meaning. For humanity, it has meaning for you in life, for your soul, for what you're doing here on earth. All right. So, there is a disappointed feminine in the guise of the Empress. And there's some toxicity. Somebody, the devil, offended the Empress. That's pretty clear. And now that broke her heart. This is significant for some reason. Okay? She was left, okay, I'm getting some juice here. She was left unprotected. She was left unattended. And the devil hurt her. The Emperor, no doubt, should have been the one protecting the Empress, no doubt. This is the actual Empress card and the actual Emperor card in this deck. And there's a pregnant woman here. All right. She represents abundance. So maybe the Emperor was concerned about money or the future or his woman that's pregnant. This somehow, I'm going to guess, is part of the disappointing. This was the spawn of Satan, perhaps? I'm sorry. I don't know if that's your child or not. Keep in mind, it may or may not resonate. Okay? Also, I don't know you, so if it resonates and you're mad, I'm sorry. Anyhow, nothing personal is what I mean by that, but I'm not sorry for telling you, because here, this is what the cards are saying. So now there's some boundaries being put up. Okay, we'll go further into that. In terms of the unconditional love, cycles beginning anew and the loss. So, okay, this is not defeat, though. This is not defeat. Cycles beginning anew, somebody's regenerating. Divine union. Let's go into it. All right, talk to me about what's relevant here around this disappointment. Somebody needs to face their fears. Face their fears and send a message. Somebody didn't face their fears and send a message. Somebody got a powerful message to face their fears, and they're disappointed by that, perhaps. Well, that tells them something about the Empress's disappointment. Something around that. Let's go further. Okay, the Empress pulled some kind of move. She pulled some kind of move. Okay. She was disappointed. Her love was denied. She went her own way and remade herself. She went through a karmic cycle of some sort. She was cast into the fires of hell. She got a disappointing message that she had to face her fears, and that disappointed her. I don't know who we are talking about. Okay. So let's talk about the devil. Okay, he brought some war, and okay. So the emperor, whoever the emperor is, appears to be someone who was possessed by the devil. Okay? In whatever form or fashion that, whatever that looked like. It definitely looked like them starting war. Okay, fighting, harming, trying to harm the Empress. Okay. And, hold on, let me plug in. Okay, so trying to harm the Empress. Okay, great. That is powerful, man. That is really ugly. That is ugly. The Emperor slipped. He slipped. He was removed by his work with the devil. The devil unseated him when he obviously hurt the Empress and destroyed her, maybe, or, destroyed that form of her, that particular form she was in. And she had to be remade. She had to go her own way. She made that decision. Like, you can't fire me, I quit. Kind of thing. Or some such thing like that. I know the devil was there making war and caused the emperor to lose his empire. What does this mean? What is this message and this facing of the fear? Oh, somebody, yeah, okay, so somebody was immature. They were afraid. Ugh, that is disappointing. Okay, so let's get to the emperor. What about him? Okay, meanwhile, over at the emperor's palace, what's going on? Okay. Or whatever, wherever he is, making babies with somebody else, I don't know. Or forging a future with someone else, creating a new future. firm in his beliefs, firm in his will, that he is going this other way, you know. Forget that Empress. Cast her to the fire, cast her to the devil, making war with her. And, thereby, like kind of with the emperor energy, there's the emperor who's doing the right thing, who's the man that every woman wants. And then there's the emperor who's just, puffing out his chest like a peacock, not in a good way. You know what I mean? Where he talks like that, but he can't back it up, that sort of thing. Yeah. So that's the other side, the dark side of the emperor. Let's go into him. Okay, he's mastering himself, or okay, he realizes that how deceptive he was being. Let's get one more on it. Something was a deception. It appears to be self-deception about what showing a gesture of love would mean. That's what I'm getting out of that. Some sort of self-deception. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. That's good. That sounds okay. But this is like ugly. This makes me sick to my stomach right here. But this looks like good news. Somebody's realizing that they were deluding themselves about being the emperor. They thought they were the emperor, and they were not. They were actually had already lost their status as the emperor by teaming up with the devil to make war with the empress and breaking her heart, being childish and immature, not facing their fears. Okay, because that's what all of that chaos and toxicity is all about. It's all about being childish. And here it appears to be some sort of growth in the emperor sector where, tomorrow may be better upon justice being done. Justice and therefore peace and the opportunity to connect to whoever. Oh, the Empress, the new Empress. All right. So in terms of being firm in the beliefs, okay, but there's some sort of confusion about it. Somebody was confused about what these boundaries meant, perhaps, but now they have a more expanded understanding of adulthood, of what it means to be an adult. They have a better interpretation of life now, and they know about setting boundaries as the emperor. They get it a little, that they got to hold shit down and protect. So, okay, somebody was childish and caused the Empress goes to hell. I think that's going to be the title. Wait. Wait a minute. That is going to be the fucking title. Okay. Hang on. All right. Fantastic. That's very funny. Okay. So, yeah, because that's making me sick to my stomach. Like, that's real shit. Anybody ever seen Hellraiser? Right? And particularly the first few Hellraisers were quite disturbing. Quite fucking visually disturbing. Okay? Um, and the way you would feel like kind of sick to your stomach, like, oh my God, like if anybody was ever in a scenario like that, you are so like extra done. You know what I'm saying? Like, You're done. Like, who the fuck knows what to do with the guy with the pins? Like, you would be so done. You would be so out of ideas if you saw that motherfucker. You would be so out of ideas, all right? So, yeah. So the goddess went there. She went to that place, and the emperor sent her to that place. Okay? He was absent. He absconded. He absconded. All right? And left her with Pinhead from Hellraiser. Okay? You feel me? Right. Okay. Well, so definitely by doing that, you instantly fall from grace. Right? Instantly. Like, okay, you're leaving me here with the demons of hell. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. I see. Being immature, making war with the goddess, and you sure enough did make a war, leaving the goddess with Pinhead. Absolutely. Very offensive behavior. Very offensive, right? Earth signs? I know that's right. But okay, so he's growing. Good for him. Good for that motherfucker, right? Okay. So let's get into this here. Okay, this is somehow significant. This is somehow significant. Certainly justice is involved, so that's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Unconditional love, wise judgment, maturity, divine union. Let's get some more. Yeah. Soulmate, Two of Cups energy. Seeing the bottom line, seeing the connecting denominator, the connecting common denominator. The divinity connecting it all. Okay. Some now mature couple, it seems. Right? Because this is supposed to be an old lady, this old man. Right? So they both in their wisdom. Okay? Taking their time. He represents moving slow. She represents patience. All right? Hey, listen. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it. But it's got nothing to do with me. I just work here. All right? And it's about unconditional love and divine union. All right? At the end of the day. That's the bottom line. All right? So in terms of renewed cycles, okay, that's happy news, but damn. I mean, justice, okay. If justice comes to the full measure of what the cost was here of the disappointment, then okay. Whoever this Empress is, she paid, because this is karma. That's karma. Positive karma, negative karma. And it remakes you. It remakes who you are. Who are you? Earth signs. Okay. Yeah, another tough time. Somebody needs to have a tough conversation. Say something and it's going to be tough. You want to start a new cycle, it's going to be tough to talk about. It's going to be tough to remove the obstacles to that, somebody feels. It's going to be something to go through. Okay? A loss. Somebody lost something because of some manipulation or being manipulative and not committing. And they lost something. But ultimately, it's a divine union. It's blessed. It's blessed. And there's unconditional love. Okay, but somebody is aware of the tough time and the tough talk or the tough process that is going to be to start a new cycle, because of the loss, because of being manipulative and not committing. So they lost a guaranteed favorable outcome. So maybe now, they feel like it's not guaranteed. But there is a divine union here. I feel like the Sun card being here, which is really the final card, um, bodes well. It bodes well. All right? Looking like the sun going to come out tomorrow. And you can bet your bottom dollar. So that is your effing reading. I hope that helped you. 4 more deep-ass readings, such as these. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the way out. You already know. All right. Get a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Start discriminating wisely. All right. And sign the kids up for Conscious Kids Art Project for social emotional learning through the arts and the crafts. We'll be glad to have you. Hope to see you there. I will see you soon, Earth signs, behind the black veil.